I know for sure that I'm not technically any more superior than any other players. The only difference I can come to think of is that during a game, the only thing that's on my mind is where the puck is going to be 30 seconds from now. When he said that, then I knew exactly what was the reason he was so successful. If you've ever been watching a game with Wayne Gretzky, you know, he might be standing in the corner, looking a bit bored, or even a bit lazy, because he was just standing with his stick like this. Everybody else was running around, you know, he was just standing like this watching the game. And you know, you could be confused and wrong, thinking, you know, he's not working, he's not doing anything. My God, he was working because he was reading the game. He was constantly reading the game, thinking, you know, the puck is over there right now, so that player is probably going to hit it, then it's going to hit the wall on that side, that means it will fly this way, this guy will probably hit it so it goes over here, so I just skate over here and wait for the puck. You know, there was a journalist at one point asking Mr. Gretzky, how come, Mr. Gretzky, you're always so lucky, standing in the position where the puck arrives? And you know what his answer were? He said, well, you know, it's kind of funny, the more I practice, the luckier I get. Isn't it fascinating? So what I've actually noticed is that what we're going to discuss in the last 1.5 hours is where's the puck going to be 30 seconds from now in the business environment. And it's not because I'm saying so, it's because the world needs to make that change because we can't continue the way we have been working. Now in Copenhagen, we just stole research performed by Harvard University in Boston. And the reason we stole it is because it takes a while before we actually get our own results. So we've been inspired a lot by what they've been doing. We all know Harvard in the US, one of the most prestigious universities in the world. And the graduates coming out of Harvard have a tendency to do quite okay. But what Harvard did a while ago was they went out and were asking more than 10,000 students before they graduated, how many of them actually that had defined and written down a career objective. That means they would write down 10 years from now, I'll be working in this industry, in this company, at this level, working with these people in this area. Only 3% of all those more than 10,000 students had actually been writing down what their objective of their career would be. 13% had been thinking about it, not been writing anything down, but they've been thinking about that it would be neat if I 10 years from now would be working this industry, in this area, with these products and these people. And the remaining 84% had done neither, even though they're graduating from one of the leading business schools in the world. So what was really challenging in this case was 10 years later, and we're going to discuss in a second what is measured success. But 10 years later, Howard went back to all of these students they've been interviewing, looking at have they achieved what we would call success. And the 3% who've been writing down and defined what they want to achieve in their business life were 10 times more successful than anybody else.